friends.
Well, hey friends, how's it going? Good to see everyone. Hope everyone's having a great day. No one's in the chat, so everyone's super quiet and chill. Oh my goodness. I hope everyone's doing good. A lot of live coder stuff today. That was super excited. I said, all the live coders are having fun. How come I don't get to have fun, do some coding? So had about an hour little break here. So I want to pop in, do a little Animal Crossing app. Hey Jim, how's it going? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Man, the live coders, they were doing some crazy stuff today. Featured on the front page a bunch. I was tuning into a bunch of cool conferences or sessions. NoOpCat was doing some cool stuff. Oh man, it was rad. So I hope that Fritz keeps that up and all the live coders continue to do some stuff. I love sort of those virtual conferences. It's not even a conference. It's just a continuous consumption of awesome, so I'm pretty excited there. I've been working on the Turnip app. I know, not on the stream. I've been tweeting out updates along the way. I've made quite a lot of adjustments in the last few days on it and got some really good PRs. Someone implemented the entire Turnip algorithm in C# for me, which is rad. They ported it from JavaScript or Python or something. So pretty jazzed on that. That happened. I mean, that's mind-boggling to me that happened. But I'm here for it. And they've been working and doing continuous updates along the way. So I'm pretty jazzed that happened. I've also moved around a lot of UI elements back and forth between just normal Xamarin stuff. Now I got some third-party libraries. I got Syncfusion in there. I've just been hacking, slanging code every night before bed. So my wife's been putting up with me, that's for sure. So, but I got this cool hubby mug, so. Hey James, how's it going? You got Jim and James, all the Jameses. Good to see you. Good to see you. I will walk through the app really quick here and show you a little update that I've been doing. Let's pop over there. Let's make this a little bit smaller. This here. Let's do I think the music is a little bit hype. Let's move it to chill. Let's go to chill. It's a little bit it's only 6 o'clock here, so I don't need it to be crazy super hype. So let's pop around here. So I'll get rid of some breakpoints, the prediction algorithms, continue, close all. All right. So thus far, where's the app at? Where's my app? I think I have those breakpoints do weird things for some reason. Try this again. Come on, load it up. Ooh, there we go. Cool. So the profile says profile. You can see, look at that, profile. But I've been really working on tracking and friends. So thus far, oops, sorry, I hit the microphone. I'm so sorry. Thus far, we have some new acrylic-y UI in here, which is really nice thus far going in. I like what's going on here. I put in these little AM, PM prices, so I can put in 80. This will probably mess up the algorithm. No, it didn't. That's good. Here I could put in 80, and it does this little swooshy UI, which I like a lot. This one is the Syncfusion one, so which is cool. I like that a lot. And then these algorithms are sort of your predictions of what the min and maximum would be, which is really cool. And then I also want to put in something like the type of prediction too that it's doing. And then Sunday we have the turnip prices. I need to add a little bit to the UI, which I'll walk through. But then I also have this friends list, which is pretty rad, which I think is awesome. And the cool part here is that it is all with a nice acrylic-y UI. I put in this little pull to refresh, go get data, little skeleton-y things. I need to figure out why that is drop shadows wrong. But besides that, I have this little send button up here. I put in font awesome, which is cool. There's a request up here. Yeah, really, really cool. I was planning on doing something really cool with these tabs and then I didn't do anything with them, but yeah, I'm pretty jazzed on it just in general. So thus far, I'm pretty happy with it. You lost the background on the app? The background. You got to make sure everything's right in there. Sometimes it could have some issues where it's like skips over something. So if you type something wrong, it'll skip over that. So your background could go wrong in there. The backend on Azure, yeah, that's the plan. So as of right now, what will happen is I don't have any backend in yet. So there's that. What I'm going to do is you only need to synchronize the current weeks of data. And I only really need certain parts of last week's data too. So I don't think that I'm going to do anything complicated locally. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to probably have maybe a Cosmos DB, because there's a free tier now, maybe. I'm thinking about it. I'm not positive yet. Cosmos DB system. The hardest part is the friend requests. So I need to have some authentication, have some other things in here to get it done. But that's the plan at some point. I haven't figured out the back end, but I've been thinking about it a lot. Let's just say that in general. But I need to figure out why is this, it's the header. I wanted to figure out why I bet that's, I wonder if I can put a padding in here or something. Let's do 12 maybe. Just trying to figure out why I just put in that shimmer. Oh, there we go. That looks much better, but I think I just need just a little bit in here. Nope, I'm gonna need, I'm trying to think of, I bet I could do, on this, I could do margin -12, -8 here. Get rid of that. Boop. Then that should, I didn't do it. I would put it inside of it, so that doesn't work. I just put this shimmer thing inside of here, but I think what I need to do is put a grid. Put a grid inside of a grid inside of a grid. All the grids. Put this here. And then we have basically this Sync Fusion shimmer control, which is super rad, by the way, because you can basically, I did pull to refresh in here, and there's all sorts of different types. So if I put that back here, you could do like profile, and then like, now there's profile things. It's not big enough, but there's feed, persona, profile, shopping. So all sorts of different ones. You can do custom ones too if I really wanted to get fancy with it, but I don't. So I think article is good. And I think here what I want to do is just do a padding of 12. And boom. Okay, that looks much better. So 12 and 4, I think. Nope, 12 and 6. 12 and 8? I think so. Like, you kind of want this cell to be... Oh, you know what else you could do? I wonder if you could do 0. And you could do like margin away from it. Like, what I'm trying to get at is there's a little tiny line right there. that's kind of where it needs to go. It's unfortunate the shadow is quite large, so if you don't put them far enough away, then they're there, but I think that looks pretty good. Nice looking table. Yeah, I will have to look through the XAML. Yeah, so this is, it's really not that complicated. So what I have is I can view my document outline. Oh, I can't view my document outlines in here. But what I have is really nothing crazy. So this is just the shimmer control, which is just, I wrap this, and then if it's busy, it shows those. Oh, that's incorrect. It should do, I was gonna say it looks correct when I do that. Just messing with the padding. That's not really what I want, I guess. Maybe just that. And the shimmer thing seems to mess it up. So that seems to be a problem. Now they're very big. That goes inside. Okay, so what if I do 0? Maybe that's all I needed? Question mark? Okay, well that looks good. I don't know why I have a grid, but so all I have inside of here is this shimmer control, just a wrapper. And then surprisingly, this frame is just is from the Sharknado presentation. And I just give it these acrylic colors, and he outlines it on his blog. Then inside of here, just labels. Everything's a label. It's funny, just like nothing. It's just a really fancy cell. But this is really crazy up here. So the cool part is that really the list view starts right here, actually. So it starts under friends. But what I did is I put a header in it. And the header is actually really complex. It's very complex. So what I have is I have a pancake view. And the pancake view fills from here up and over. So the background of the whole thing is blue, but then I put in a frame here. So when I scroll up, it's actually, the whole thing is a list view. And I just put this little tiny lip on here, which is nice. So it's like, here's the background. So if I was to put in, you know, red, you could see it pop in here. And then here, if I was to put orange, ta-da, look at that. Tricky, 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 tricky. And that's the header, the whole thing. So I put the pancake view, and inside the pancake view is all this stuff. And that's just other stuff. It took me a while to figure that one out, but totally got it. Very happy about it. So the thing I want to put in right now is on Sundays. When I go over to this tracking view, what I have here, these of course need to be cleaned up a bunch, but mostly I have it, where is it at? Turnip price, yeah. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, put that there, say true. That way I can just always see this here. It's going to scrunch down some things, but I'm not worried. I'm not worried. So what I want to do here is, oh, and then also put in this one. I'll just do this to be false. And here, false. Put this here. Oop. There we go. Cool. And then that way I can just see this top one. And what I want to do is I want to put in a few other options here. So I have this grid, and I have, well, everything is inside of this Sharknado frame. So it's actually just this thing. So this is wrong. what I need to do is actually move this up, and I need to put this all on a grid because I love grids. Everybody loves a grid. And that'll go down to here, just like there. And I think I can just steal most of this stuff here so it looks the same. Ooh, some slow jazz. Okay. Whoops. What did just happen there? Oh. Just get rid of this. Get rid of this. Okay. Perfect. And then I also want to make sure that I steal 12. I don't have anything in here. No margin, the margin of 4. Okay. So these should be the same. Margin of 4. Boop. Nice. So I want to make sure when I flip back and forth, they're good. And then inside this grid, we're going to put in some grid.row definitions. And then I'm going to put in row height. I don't know, auto. I'm all about those autos lives. Boop, 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 boop. Maybe 2, I think. And then I think what I'll do, this will be margin and then 12. And then here, I'll do another one. This will be a grid dot row 1. And do another one here. Boop. Boop. Okay, so far, this will be 0. So now we got that stuff in there. Now the reason I need to do this is because on the Sunday, I need to know if it's the first time the user has ever purchased turnips. That's important to the algorithm. And then what the previous week's pattern was. So that's what I'm going to put in now. And I think I can just put this in this configuration. So I can just put these in here. And I'm pretty sure for this, I don't need anything more than a stack layout. And I want to put in, let's put in steal some stuff. Put in a label. Boop. And I'll say first time buying turnips. First time buying turnips? Question mark. Then I'll do and in fact, I guess I should do a grid, be a good citizen, do a grid dot column definitions, and column definition with auto. Can't wait until that's like fixed up and it's like nice and short officially. And then here we would do grid dot row definitions. And really there's going to be 3 in here. Because I think what I really want is a checkbox. Boop. And basically just a checkbox. And then we'll put in like a grid dot column 1. There we go. And this could be vertical center. Boop. That's not center. Maybe this needs to be centered. Boop. Okay. So that way they can check this. Boop. Boop. Is there a color on here? Color. We'll do a static resource to, I guess I've just been doing navigation primary. I haven't really been doing much on here, but yeah, then we have this. Cool. Cool. First time buying turnips? Question mark? Question mark. And then we will do another label here. And we will say grid dot row 1, grid dot column span 2, and we'll say last week's, what did I call it? Pattern? Yeah, pattern. Oops. Grid dot row. Oh, 2. There we go. Boop. Cool. And maybe really you have like a, ooh, let's do like a 2, and let's do like a box view in here. And then let's do a height request of 1. And then in fact, I could just do 1. It would only be 1. And I'll say horizontal options, fill and expand. I'll say background color is static resource of maybe that acrylic surface. How's that look? Boop. This would be grid.row 1 grid.column span 2 question mark. It's very, 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 very faint. Very faint. Light gray. Light gray. Light golden rod yellow. Light gray. Let's do that. That's a little bit better. Yeah, so you just put that little line in there. We'd hard code that to something else later. And then I think that we could do something like a row spacing of, I don't know, 12 maybe. Make it a little bit bigger. Boop. And then what we want to do is I want to put in a just a simple picker. So there'll be a picker in here. Grid.row 2, 3. Grid.column span 2. And then we can do picker. I think this one will just be a generic picker. We don't need a fancy picker for this one. But I'm going to show you some cool things actually. I think this will work. I'm going to check it out. And then I want to put in something like this. Where's my picker at? Picker. Picker dot item source. We'll code this up later to be something real, but for now, just shove this in here. Do x colon string, and then we'll do colon string. I don't know. And I have them in here. Fluctuating, small spike, large spike, decreasing. Oops. What just happened there? Oh, it's over here. Boop. Large, small spike, large spike, decreasing. Boop. I don't know. Now, what I do want to see is if Syncfusion has the, where's the Syncfusion, Xamarin. I wanted to see if they have, where's it at? Oh, text input layout. I think I could do this to a, no, picker. Combo box. No. I guess I really don't need anything in. Well, I guess I would like it. I wonder if the combo box. Do I have the combo box in here? No. Let's give this a try. I just want to see what it looks like. I'm going to go to here, manage NuGet packages. Let's go to their, I think I want that. I'll try the combo box. I want to just see if it looks a little bit cooler or not. I think it'll look very similar. List collection dot list. That's what I want. So let's pull this puppy in. All about those custom controls for this thing. Boop. Add package. Boop, 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 boop. Mm-hmm. Okay, add those packages. And then what we should be able to do is, I don't have any of the initialization stuff. Pull in combo box. That's it. When we put in, I guess you want combo box source. Interesting. Oh, interesting. I wonder if it takes that. Okay. So instead of this picker, boop. And we'll do for now that. Combo box .sf combo box. And then this will just bring in that namespace. Cool. Then we will slash that out, and then we'll do this. Boop. I think an array will work too. Let's see. Hey Pooja, hey, how's it going, man? Luis, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for being a subscriber. And of course, Jim, thanks for being a subscriber as well. Good to see ya. We're working on, uh-oh. Combo box does not match. What did I do? Oh, I spelled it wrong. SF, combo box. Oh my goodness, Asterix, how's it going? Get those good vibes going on. That's what I got behind me. Those good vibes going on. Oh, what did I do? Oh, jeez, can I not spell? San Francisco. That's what I like to put. Oh no. Oh, so it doesn't like that. Oh, I see. So it has to be this. Oh, that's easy enough though. I can just put this puppy in here. Actually, you don't mind that list view collection. What is this? What is this? Slash list collection dot list. I've never seen that before. Does that work? What is a list collection dot list? Was not found. Quick fix. Where's the list collection at? Oh, here it is. Oh wow, system collections generic. Wow, I did not know that you could do that. That is amazing. What? What? That just brings in list collection. Whoa, that is bananas. So cool. Did not know you could do that. Let's try that again. Let's try to debug, see if that works. So the screenshot of the app with the acrylic looking, yeah, the funky acrylic. Some people are like, that was not acrylic. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I don't know why this is red. Value list cannot add a color. Oh. Uh-oh. I do it wrong? Oh, did I do this wrong? Oh, combo box source. There we go. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, I've been working on it every single time I'm up there. Hey, JR Hurler. Good to see you as well. Good to see everybody. Can never have enough Xamarin streams. That's correct. That's a good point. It's a valid point. Valid point. All right, so there's my Syncfusion pop-up. Here's my tracking page. Ooh, okay. Grid.row 0, 1, 2, 3. That is large. Oh, that's cool. I like that pop-up though. That's cool. Why is it so big? Maybe start. Column. Why is it so big? Why is it so big? Let's see, height request maybe. I don't know, 80. fix it? It makes it smaller. Let's see what they did in here. Vertical options start, horizontal options start. Oh, they actually do a manual height request of 40. Fascinating. That's also fascinating to me, but sure. All right, so you can tap on that, say it's a large spike, drop down, put anything in there. I like that. Let's see what else we have. Combo box modes, non-editable combo box. Can I type in this thing? I'm gonna say I can't type on it. Editable combo box. I don't need that. Retrieving selected values. Resolution changed. What else do we have? Populating data. That's cool. All right. Oh, James, Frank, wait a second. What's going on here? You can't have an item template, which I love. So I think you could put something in there easily enough. So that's cool. I don't know if I will, but it's there. Retrieving selected values. What's this? Fancy. Whoa, crazy. All right. Multiple selection, don't need that. No results found, don't need that. Highlighted, selected, matching. Header and footer. Whoa, crazy. You can do headers and footers. That's cool. Editable modes, dealing with suggestions, auto sizing. Enable auto size. Whoa, what is that? What are those pills? Multi-select token wrap. Whoa, that's cool. Customizing combo box. What is going on? Clear button. Don't need that. So many little things. I'm like, how do I do that? Why do I get that? Is editable mode. Custom view. Cool. That's cool. Drop down width. Oh, that's interesting too. So you just put like a drop down width on it. Fascinating. Changing the box corner radius. Oh, drop down corner radius. Fascinating. I'm like, interesting. That's cool. Looks pretty good. Drop down button customization. Whoa, fancy. Click. Watermark. There's so many things. The other thing I was looking for is that I can use, and it says I can use a, there's the SF combo. It says I can use the input text layout, I think. I just want to do something that looks like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the code and actually put in one of these puppies here around it. And do a slash input layout. Put that here. Just bury this in here. And then this would be grid.row 3. Hint, no hint. Vertical, don't need any of that. I guess that. Ew, that looks cool. But it did get cut off a little bit. Fascinating. Oh, maybe I don't need this anymore. Auto, true. I need that. Ooh. Oh, I wonder if there's like a padding. 0 maybe. 40 in there. I want to figure this out because I'm going to be using this later on. Oh no, I definitely want that. Definitely want that. And then, but I guess maybe I need the super U50. That's better. I like, oh, because, you know, I bet it's because there's like a hint in here. Enable hint animation. Show hint false. I wonder if that's why. Because usually if there's a hint in here, I could say like pattern. I could possibly do something like I get rid of it. Pattern, right? It goes, oh, pattern. Well, it's by default, it'll be, I don't know. And I bet that's why it is like that. But I don't really need that. I just want that fancy swishy thing to match, basically. And then, I don't know. Let's see if this works. 40. And if I do, I don't know. Nah, it still cuts off. So it must be that. It must be something with that thing. But also it's now the same size as this. So I'm actually fine with that information in there. So let us get rid of this. Padding, I can get rid of that. Cool. And, well, actually, I'm trying to figure out, like, this is a little bit too big. So I'm curious if, 0, -6, 0, 0. You move it up a little bit. Boop. Maybe -12. Boop. Yeah, or what I could do is, I wanted it to kind of just be on top of it. But I could just put them all in one big thing, maybe. I kind of wanted to look nice on here. But yeah, maybe what I do is combine. I could just combine them into one big thing. Basically. Like, I'm curious. Maybe what I do is I put in this, and I put in a, how do I want this to look? It's a good question. There's a big lip at the bottom of it. Why is it so big? -12. Boop. Boop. And here, that doesn't look too bad. Decisions. I could flip these around, I think. Like, most of the time, people will just do this here. And this should be the default for entering it. And this should be... I'm way up, I feel blessed. CS Orlandi, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that coming in. Okay, so let me look at this puppy again, because we have some information in here. Row.0 and grid.row1. I'm way up, I feel blessed. Batalon, what is it? Batahan, thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. So we have the buy price, and then we have this first time And what I'm curious about is, what if I don't put in this thing on here? Tighten it up. I mean, this is a very low resolution emulator, but I do want it to work everywhere. So I could put in, the hint here. Just see what it looks like. Hint. Oops. Boop. What's a hint label style? Other than that, label input style. I don't know what that is. I gotta look that up. Okay, then what I do is I would do 2 and then put this out. Bam. Well, it's so big. I guess -4. Does that work? Oh, and then what I would do is I'd put this here. Oops. Yeah, and then we would do -24 here. Well, that's interesting too, because it didn't do 12. Looks good. And this would be like decreasing. And then here. Oh, that's interesting. How did I do the color? I don't know why the color isn't. Color. Container background color. What does that do? No, don't want that. Color, focus color? No. Do orange, see what that does. So, no. Let's look at the docs. Do. Oh, I wonder if it's the color, watermark color. Oh, fascinating. I wonder if that's the watermark. I see. I would like for that to be the same. Text input, color, customization, states and colors. Focus color. I guess maybe it's just focus color. Oh, okay, that's what it is. Yeah. Okay, cool. So the focus color would be static resource, I don't know, accent color. I think that's what it. Ooh. Oh, that's funny because it's like it definitely didn't do it. Oh, maybe there's no focus state. I see. Like there's not like really a focus state when you do that. I see. Okay, that's fine. All right, so we do that. We have last week's pattern, and then first time buying turnips, check box, turnip here, that's good. And on buy price, we could do a color, focus color would be navigation, buy static resource, navigation primary, and this would be like same color. Need to change the accent color all up, but we put that there. Cool. Okay. So I think that's looking pretty good because this is like additional configuration. That's good. Turnip prices. Boom. And in fact, the turnip prices, this could be margin equals 0, 0, 0, negative 12. I guess it'd be last week's pattern. This last week owns it. Ba-doop. Cool. Ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Bells, buying stuff. Friends list looking good. Pulled to refresh. Good. That's good. That's good. The other thing I want to do is I want to put in well, this thing doesn't really have a shimmer. Where's background? Where's my collection? Collection view. Let's see, color. I want to change the. Am I using shell on this app? I was using shell. This is using like different tabs now. There's no reason not to use shell on it. I just kind of did these custom tabs because I wanted to play around with Sharpnado stuff, and I wanted to put like an icon or something in here. But then I decided that I didn't want to do that. But I'm probably going to basically put in a shell and then just wrap this main page in it and then do navigation with it is my idea. But mostly I just wanted to play around with new controls. So right now it's not. It was 2 days ago and it looked exactly the same, funnily enough. There was no difference in the application, but now I've decided to kind of mess around and try out some other controls. So that's what I've been doing. But yeah, there's really no reason why I couldn't just flip it back to shell. There's really no difference. Mostly if I want to do URL navigation, which I might use, but either way, it's kind of up to you. But I kind of decided on these bottom tabs, I think, for this. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to put like a fancy button, but then I was like, oh, it's not actually a good design. So not really sure what I want to do. Kind of back and forth on it. Haven't decided. But if anything, what I would do is I would just wrap this main page, because there's only one page actually in it. But I'm not sure yet. Not sure yet. What I want to do though is I would love to put in what's it gonna do? So I think this looks good now. Let's put back in our code that enables us to see things working correctly. There's my collection view. We'll put this here. We'll say is. Wait, where does this go? This goes here. There. Move this. Move this. Drop this down maybe. Put this back to here. Then what we see is two different UIs. We have morning, we have Sunday, Monday in here. And then I think what I wanted to do is put in I think that looks good. We have the AM price, we have the PM price. Oh, I should do the focused color. Let's do that here. Input layout. That there. Put this here. Oop. Do this. do format selected, still doesn't do anything. So now we get something that looks like this. Boop, boop. And I think we can do the same thing almost. Where is that input? I think we could almost do like a margin 0, 0, 0, -12, shift it up a little bit. Yep, I think it looks a little bit better. It's the little things that make me happy in life. Boop, move this over, boop. All right, now we have a little bit of room there, because what I'd really like to do is do one more. Take this and put a label. Oh, you could even really trim up the... I think these are a little far off, but you could definitely like trim, like to make this a little bit tighter, you could trim off the like row spacing. And what if you did like 0? Oh, row spacing 0. Boop. It's a little bit better, just the tiniest margin. Doop, just a little bit, just the tiniest bit. And then down here, we would just put this label. And what we'd end up doing is doing something like grid.row 3. And then I think here I would just say like small spike prediction. I don't know, whatever it would be, small maybe. To be horizontal center. Maybe medium. Dude. This could be vertical end. End and expand. And then I think here you can do this. Just put that up there. The prediction is small spike. Ooh, there's... Oh, that's weird. Let's do that. Let's do... do margin 0. I don't know why there's a little bit of, just is a little bit off. Let's just try that. Oh, see, there's a tiny bit of a difference between those two. It's really gonna bug me. Why is it just a little bit off? Row spacing 12. Sunday. Oh yeah, we do row spacing 0. Let's try that. So those are now basically the same, but there seems to be a difference between these. So maybe this seems to be 0. Boop. Nope. Nope. Stomach's a little growly. Row spacing 12. So why are these different? It must be because margin 4 and this one is margin 4 and 12. Maybe just 4 then. Indeed. Now, for some reason, just that little tiny difference, for some reason, in between those two are just really getting at me. So I really want them to be consistent between the two. I think that looks a lot better. Looks a lot better. All right, cool. So there's that. Bam. We got our friend requests. We need our profile. This will be cool. That's what we need next. So we have a profile view. It's basically a blank canvas right now. Exciting. So on the tracking page, what we end up doing here is we end up doing something like this, which is copying and pasting a bunch of code over here. Let's get rid of this stuff. Boop. And slash stack layout slash pancake slash grid. Put this in here. Boop. Boop. Bring in this namespace. Boop. Pull this down. Boop boop. Pancake. Boop. Let's see what this looks like. And we got turnips and we have profile. Just like that. So how this is constructed is there's a big grid, right? And this is the top one. And then there's a big pancake view inside of here. So this would be like profile. I don't even know if I need a profile though, but like, whatever, maybe. My hope is to try to like keep it consistent between the two, but maybe I don't need that. Your profile, what I should do here is I should check in that code. That's what I should do. So let's do, this is my first Turnip element. So add ability to customize. Oh, you know what else I need to do? In my code, I need to put in a few things. I need to put in, where's that? In my day, we're gonna have, this can go away. Let's go away. I'm not debugging. Go here, go here. Okay. So if I look at the Turnip app again, we should have basically a tracking link here. Oh, I need to redeploy, but that's okay. We should have a bool. It would be bool first purchase. Public bool first purchase. Just put these in here. Get first purchase. Set all of these. Do it. Let's do this. All right, there's my first purchase. And then we also need, I think what this would be is an integer, a pattern enum prediction pattern, and those patterns are going to be public enum. This will be I don't know. Looks like that's one. I don't know. Fluctuating. Small spike. Large spike. There we go. And I'm pretty sure we'll have to customize it at some point, but here we should be able to say enum, and I'll say last week pattern. Here. Oh, prediction pattern. So prediction pattern dot I don't know, because I don't know. I'll do a public prediction pattern, last week pattern. There we go. And again, we'll do a get last week pattern. Set property ref last week pattern value. And then we have this change notification here. We'll put that in there and then bam. So that's good. That's the last week pattern on this thing. Select something fine. And then I wonder if on the tracking page we have, let's see, last week's pattern. And this checked can be a this will be a checked, be a binding to selected day dot first purchase. Boop. And then here, what we'll need to do is make this look prettier. Boop. There we go. Combo box, selected index, like that. I wonder if it can just be an enum in general. So binding to selected day dot. Oh, I closed it. Why did I close that? Last week pattern. Enum is an int, question mark? Does that work? Question mark, or does it crash? That is the question. That is the question. And we can see in our day oh, that worked. Because here, if I do set, that's awesome. Did that work? Prediction pattern last week's. I don't know if that actually worked or not. That worked. I guess the get works. Could do a value converter, I guess. Int. I could do an int, I guess, and then let's see if that works. This is me being cheap. Cheap. Let's see. Getting hungry. How come it didn't hit a last week pattern? Huh, that is strange. I don't know why that didn't hit. I feel like that should hit. No? Last week index is an int. Last week pattern. I feel like that should do it. Maybe it is doing it. Oh. So get. Interesting. Oh, maybe I need mode two-way. Maybe. Oh, there we go. So I must need two-way pattern on it. Okay. Oh, I wonder if I could keep it as the enum then, because that obviously worked. I wonder if it does the automatic, like, does that just automatically work if I do that? I'm wondering if there's like a two-way wasn't set up. It'd be cool if the enum is just an integer, so it should work. And that would be helpful. That'd be nice. So chill tonight. All right, let's see if this works. Tracking. Oh, nope, that does not work. So that's good. All right, cool. Let's just back out those changes. Put that in there. Okay. So let's go here. Add ability to customize by day. And I don't know why I'm just doing that in a separate branch, because I'm just going to pull it in. Doesn't really matter. Let's be number 19. Fixes number 19. Sure. Just do that there. Cool. All right, so what we need in a profile page is, yes, name, town name, fruit type, time zone. Time zone. Name, town name, fruit name, town zone, time zone. Okay, so let us do this again. Let us do that. Let's do a new master. I'm just gonna do it on master because I'm lazy. Reload. So we're gonna do a new model. I'll say new, update resources. There we go. Add a new file called profile. This profile is going to be what? Oh gosh, that's not ideal. Oops, that is strange. Let's delete that, I guess. Add new. Come on, Visual Studio for Mac. What are you doing? What are you doing? Add new class. Person. Why did I call it person? Rename. Profile. Oh my goodness. Rename. Let's save this. Save. Rename. There we go. Okay. So this is an observable object. Boop. So that way everything is listening.
Way up, I feel blessed.
Agnomatic, what is that? Enigmatic effigy. Thanks for the follow, buddy. Appreciate that. Let's then put in, so there's going to be a string name. String.empty. So that'd be cool. Okay, we got a name. You know, public string name. Get name set property ref name value. Cool. Then we're gonna have a string town name. This will be used for other stuff. Public string town name. Get name, town name. Set property name. We're gonna add another model. Do new file. Xamarin++. I like that. X++. Call this fruit type. Fruit. Little fruit. We have some fruit. So it's gonna be an enum, and the fruit will be either a apple. There's an orange. There's a pear. There's a cherry. There is a orange, cherry, apple, peach. Peach. I think that's it. Yes. All right, that's good. So then we'll have an enum. Fruit. Close. I'm just gonna default it to apple. Why not? Why not? Public fruit. Fruit. Set. Ready? Fruit. All right, let me go check on something. I'll be. Do I have a be right back? I do. Let me be right back. I'm just gonna check on the dinner and make sure I need to get off or not. Be right back. And we back. All right, I'll probably wrap up in the next like 10-15 minutes. So let's just try to get a little bit of UI in here. Fruit, what else do I need? I need a time zone. Man, I don't know how I'm gonna do time zone yet. Is there a time zone? There is a time zone. Ooh. Deprecated. System.time zone. Time zone info? Man, I don't know how I'm gonna do time zone yet. That's a tricky one. I need to figure that out. Because I want to be able to see the time on other people's islands. So when you look at the app on the friends list, yeah, the friends list, basically I want to know if it's AM or PM or wherever they're at, what time it is. So how much time do I have left to do stuff? So it's gonna be a tricky one, that's for sure. Over there, so let us do... I'll just keep it at that for now. Let's create the UI. So, but let us... Does that deploy? I might need to do a recompile. These errors. MS build. Should be fine. Should be fine. So I think sharpneato.com. I was looking at this, the acrylic UI stuff, and I wish that they had put in like how to kind of do, there's entry here. There's not a lot of entry space, but I think I could do just some stuff here. Profile. Oop. Let us just stack some stuff, I think. Yeah, just stack it up. Stack it up. Stack it up, brah. So, if we go into tracking view, let's look at our text input layout. Text box. I think we can just do a normal text box in there, but I think so. Let's do this. It was cool I used this Infusion one because it actually forces like integers, which I think is really cool. So you don't have to like worry about that. I do work at Microsoft. Do you have any info about Xamarin and .NET 5? Well, Xamarin and .NET 5 will be out this fall. So, and yeah, there's no support in the first previews. The team is working on it, and it'll happen eventually. So, when it is ready. But the team is working on it, basically. That's what I'm saying. So, but yeah, it'll ship with .NET 5. You know what I mean? And it'll be in previews before that, but basically I just wait around for build. That would be your first more indication. But the first two releases only have a few things in them, and then they will continuously sort of add things over time to it. So yeah, so what I want here is like leading view. Boop. So I think what I can do here is you can put in name. So this input layout's pretty cool. You can put that stuff anywhere. I think here we're gonna put in like a padding. Yeah, I mean, right now it wouldn't really buy you. I mean, it's all the runtime stuff, but it's, yeah, I mean, it's not really a huge deal. Yeah, at this point. It's a lot of changes, and like everybody's sort of, you know, once all the other stuff is done, basically it'll kind of go in there. But all right, so we have this looks good. Focus color, we can get rid of this. Name, then we can have like maybe another one. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Let's just trim it down. Cool. And I can do like, this would be town name. Ready? I don't know, there's a bell, but there's a bell. And then we're going to have time zone. And this one won't actually be an entry. It will be a combo box, actually. Bring in this. This one it can't find for some reason, which is very fascinating. Are you doing anything with .NET 5 yet? Like, are you working on any other workloads? Trying it out? Because it's in like, you know, preview basically right now. I have not actually even tested anything yet because I do like to be bleeding edge, but then at the same time, I don't like to mess up all the machines. So, time zone. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. That'll be town. That's not what I wanted. Well, we can adjust this here. What I want is tell me what you want, what you really, really want. This would be fruit. This would be apple. Apple. Orange. Pear. Peach. Pear. What is the other one? Cherry. Boop. Okay. That's the time zone. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here yet. Cool. Time zone, and then we have another one, which would be town name. I mean, it's not looking very super cool right now, actually. I'm a little bit disappointed. Town name. Ah, I've been writing a toy game engine. Ooh, cool. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I have triangle rendering. Nice. That's cool. That's something. That's more than nothing. So that's what's important. What I also have is like font awesome in here. And let's see, name. Is there like a name? Yeah, person. I'm gonna do solid free, solid name. Signature. That's kind of cool, actually. So if we open that, we do town. Maybe. Oh, it should be like island. Oh man. City. Let's do that. Fruit. Let's do that. I like that because that's like generic. Time. Zone. Clock, I guess. Okay, so then the other thing we can do is do var FAR. Oh, solid. Pass. Yeah, where's that? Oh, where's my... Need to figure out how to do this, basically. Close. Okay. So then what we can do is something like this. Font family. Font awesome S. Put this here. Put this here. Put this here. Boop. You can do large. Maybe I need to do 24. I'm kind of curious if it would be better just to do grids and columns. Uh-oh, Kim Philpott's coming in, people. Look out. It's my house. Come on. Hey, Kim Philpotts, we're making some cool stuff over there. Oh my goodness. We're about to actually close down the stream, so you came in at a perfect time. Funnily enough, I'm about to go make some dinner. But I'm working on it. It's coming along. We're about to put in some awesome fonts right now. FO17. Welcome everyone. We're working on some turnips, which is rad. Put in some awesome fonts, and it's not doing what I want it to do. But all right, that's enough, I guess. I'll probably put in a custom area in there. Oh, can I do like a padding? No. Margin? No. To do that, we got some Sync Fusion swishy controls in here, which is pretty awesome. Let's put in a few other controls really quick. Signature type 5B7. Do that really quick. What did I do? 24 5B7. Hope your day is going well. How's it going, Kim? Good to see you. Oh yeah, new embedded fonts, super dope. I have 3 right now. I have 3. We have the Animal Crossing font. We have the Font Awesome regular and Font Awesome not regular. So, which is pretty awesome. 64F. 64F. Can I get it in? 64F. Boom. Yeah, so good. So good. 4D8. 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 Boom. Yeah, all of this is all Font Awesome fonts. This is a Font Awesome font, Font Awesome font. Do they increase the app size? They do increase the app size. Oh, it depends on how many SVGs you're using. Yeah, I mean, you need to look at how big your fonts are. That's a great question. I mean, they're going to be an embedded resource into your app. So you need to make that trade-off. So if I look here in my Explorer, so Font Awesome regular, 34 kilobytes, 200 kilobytes, 36 kilobytes. It's hard to argue that. I would say it's pretty low. There's a few other ones that are really big though, so kind of be aware. But I would say actually they might be more beneficial, and they scale really well. So yeah, we're just making some. I'll show you real quick here. Is we finished up our tracking UI. Let me make this bigger because it is squishy. And I think it looks really good high res before I wrap it up here. We have our Sunday. I need to get rid of this thing in the back, but here you can say if this was your first time buying turnips or not. You have this little drop down. This app is on GitHub. You can do bang what? And that should come up. There it is. Here you can say this is using control from Sync Fusion to only allow, you can't put in like dots or spaces or anything like that, just integers, which is cool. It'll reformat it though, which is cool. Here, this is just a checkbox. That's my checkbox. This is a Sync Fusion control, that wrapper around it. So you can go over here. These are your predictions. I need to clean this up just a little bit, obviously, because this is not realistic. That's not real. It'd be like 102 would be your buy price. That's funny. We clean this up a lot, but yeah, you can do like, you know, this would be 50, and then this would be, let's say it was 80. And then now when you go to the next page, you're gonna have these predictions. So it's a little bit off base right now. We're putting in some new algorithms. And then we have our friends list, which is super beautiful. We cleaned it up just a little bit, but look at how beautiful that is, Kim. Oh my goodness. There's going to be like, click to send a friend invite. This is like how many friend requests. That'll go to a new page. Look, you just scroll that off the screen. Bam, just goes. Boom. It is very nice. Yes, it's very nice. So it's using a bunch of built-in controls and not built-in controls, to be honest with you. So what are you using for those shadows? Ooh, this is this here. So actually there's a pancake view. See that pancake view? This here is the brand new, I'm glad you asked. Tracking view. Oh no, this is our friends view. This is the brand new. Oh, the best thing. Check this out. Do a little pull to refresh. Oh, shimmer view. Wow, 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 wow. This is the material frame from our good friend Sharpnado himself. The acrylic frame, yes. Over here, if I go to the Sharpnados, that is what we got going on. Look, it's like basically the same app. So that's what we're using here, which is cool. I'm gonna go eat some food right now, actually, too. It does look beautiful. Let's and I'm gonna put that in the profile. That's what I need in here. That's what this is missing. It's missing the frames to wrap these puppies up. But that looks pretty good. But yeah, put a little frame in there. Look real good. Yeah, no ski sharp here, buddy. So blah. But yeah, it looks super duper good. I'm very, very happy with it so far. And you should see how I do this little one here, this crazy. You'd be impressed. So actually this list view has, I was showing this off earlier, has a header view. And watch this. So if I make this red, save that. That's the red here. And then watch this. This inside of it is a pancake view. And if I make this orange, boop, look at that. That's how I layered it, right? And then it's like, this is all one list view, which is cool. And then these are inside the list view. It's amazing. That was me late last night in bed while my wife put up with me. All right, that is it, my friends. I have to go. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll be working on this more. Follow the GitHub project. It's going to be awesome. Thanks, everyone. Also, Kim Philpotts, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. It was a little bit late, but I'm glad everyone could check it out. Hit that follow button if you want to see more Xamarin goodness over there. You'll get a little notification. Hit that ding bell. You know what to do. Anyways, thanks, everyone. Kim, have an amazing Friday for you. And may it be safe. And I will post all these streams to YouTube. It's my name, youtube.com/JamesMontemagno. They will all be up there. I just exported the last ones today, so I will be putting these up there this weekend. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Have a great one, and I'll see you later. Bye.